So you are trying to build a personal brand as an entrepreneur on social media. Well, after posting over 2,000 videos every single month and for the last year getting about 290 million views, here's exactly what I've learned with posting videos for my clients. So now you have to define your personal brand, like who exactly are you going to talk to? And you can do that by filling out a customer avatar and then figuring out your unique selling point. So let's take two examples here. Let's say you know that your niche, and if you want to find out more information, there's tons of information in the book Expert Secrets by Russell Brunson, great book on finding your niche. So if you have your niche, you can say, hey, let's say you're doing weight loss. You can say, I have a weight loss program that helps you lose weight. Okay, great. Everyone's doing that. So an example of a unique selling point is, I help you lose 10 pounds in 2 months with my EASY framework, or EASY for short. So do you see how that's very specific? Specific is simple. General is confusing. People don't buy off confusing. So this will help you find out your unique selling point, and you can make videos around your unique selling point, which will help you to stand out against your market, because there are tons of people making content out there, and this is exactly how you stand out on social media. The next thing is you need to be a little bold. You need to be okay with having an opinion, and I don't mean political opinion. I mean having a bold opinion, making claims in your niche. So how are you different from your competitors? You have to have a clear message and a clear avatar, and you can do that, like I said, by filling out a customer avatar. You can go to Google. There's tons of them online. Fill out a customer avatar and find a way for you to be able to speak to this audience by defining who it is. Now, how do you create engaging content? That's the number one question, is like, okay, great. How do I create content? First off, you have to realize that every single video has a structure. It's called the HEM framework: hook, expertise, and mastery. All of your videos should be under 1 minute. It's not to say that they can't go viral if they're over 1 minute, but it is exponentially more difficult than every single second that you add on there. Try to keep things informative, educational, and entertaining. And remember, one topic per video. Do not be confusing. So when you're wandering all over the place, it's confusing. So like this video, the one topic is how to create a personal brand on social media as an entrepreneur. That's the one topic of this video. There might be supporting things to the video, but the one thing is this. So the hook was, hey, what's the title of this document? Emotional and punchy. Next thing is expertise. How to give them, so you give them the how on how to fulfill on that hook. You don't want to blue ball people. You don't want people to be like, here's how you can get 1 million views, and then never tell anyone how to get 1 million views. That's obviously going to confuse people. They're not going to watch any of your content because they say, well, every single time this person gives out a hook, they're not going to fulfill on what they promised in the title of the video. So then the mastery is the actionable steps and instructions on the expertise level, the how they can do exactly what you told them to do. So this is exactly what I'm doing in this video, but this is exactly what you need to do on your TikToks as well. So an example of this is how not to be fat. That's a really punchy statement. A lot of people will watch that because it's like, wow, that's kind of offensive. Yes, it's an emotionally punchy statement, and it gets someone to stop scrolling just enough. People are emotional based. Keep that in mind. And a good hook needs to make someone feel something, and they should not be able to sleep at night because they're so curious as to what you said on that video. So an example of this is expertise is you can walk 10,000 steps a day. How to not be fat? Walk 10,000 steps a day. Then people are going to ask in their minds, well, great, Sherlock, what do I do now? So you can give them mastery level content is, and by walking 10 steps a day, you can do something like you walk 3,000 steps in the morning as soon as you get up, and you can walk 3,000 steps before your lunch, because if you do it after, you're going to feel a little sick. Then you can walk 3,000 steps when you get home, and most people will walk another 1,000 around the office and just around home while you're living your day-to-day life. And that's how you walk 10,000 steps a day and lose weight. So you've given them the hook, which is how to lose weight. You've given them the expertise level content, which is, hey, you need to walk 10 steps a day. That's what the actionable item that you need to make. And the mastery level content is, how do I fulfill on that on the instructions that you just gave me? Like I said, keep your video under 60 seconds so it can hold their attention, and don't use music unless you're okay with getting muted. No, it doesn't matter. Trends, great. Doesn't really matter. Some of them will work. If that's your niche, then you can do that. But most of the time for educators and influencers, if you're dancing on social media, it's just what most people don't want to do. It doesn't look classy, and it doesn't look high end, which most people are like, hey, how do I have a good balance between going viral and giving valuable content? Well, I can tell you, you're probably not going to find it dancing to stupid TikToks, like stupid music on TikToks. So always have captions on your videos, because these days it's you need everything helping you on screen to help the video get as many views as possible. And you spend all this time planning out the video, how to find it and how to craft your video. You spend the time recording it. You have to make sure that it's most deliverable as possible and optimize as much as possible as well. This will also help with SEO and remove the need for hashtags because you took the time and actually put captions on your videos. There's an app called Captions. It's free. You can get it. Fantastic. So now you have to optimize your videos for deliverability to be seen by your target audience. Like I said, you don't need hashtags. They're useless in today's day and age because indexing is the thing. After you upload your video, the social media platforms, all of them say what's in this video. It'll use like AI to tell you what's in the video. And then it'll put its own hashtags on it and tell what is this content about. So captions are really good to make your video searchable. Do research on places like trends.google.com or answerthepublic.com or youtube.com, and you can steal other people's hooks. So let's say you find a bunch of topics from filling out your unique selling point or your customer avatar form, and then you can find hooks on TikTok, on trends.google.com, answerthepublic.com, which is a great website. You can go to all these websites and search up and find more questions to do topics on for hooks. It'll increase your deliverability for your videos, and you can use analytics to track your videos. So what I mean by that is you can go to TikTok or go to YouTube and find the analytics there because all of them have short form platforms. So it's just a little bit of a taste of how it is that you can make your videos be the most effective as possible.